what we gotta realize, like when you choose a career over having kids, yeah, when father time comes up on you, it's like it's too late. And this lady is 58 years old.
Yeah, and and they end up single. They're 40, 50 years old with like kids. Um, you know, because they made wrong decisions all their lives. Because you know, and I can't say when I was younger, I'm not thinking about my future. I'm just thinking about what's most important to most people is their identities. And we go through that stage in our 20s, and but I mean, now that you've got the power of the internet stronger than ever, and it's very easy to have to hinder someone's reputation. I'm trying to move my
Hmm.
mic like this because I think that one,
Or destroy someone's reputation.
which some of these people deserve, man.
Like, and don't look me wrong. I want to have kids, but I know in my current state, it's not possible because you know I can barely take care of myself, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Like, I want to have a stable job to where I know it won't be from paycheck to paycheck. I know where I can pay the bills and still have something for me. I know that it's not a contract, but a full time gig.
Right. Exactly. Hello.
Yes, this is your Google listing.
Dude, what are you doing up this late? It's 1 o'clock Florida time.
Yes, wait, dude.
You talked to Robert?
You mean buckwheat?
Yeah. Huh. With the fake $2,600 tear off fee?
You order one?
No, I was just wondering if you were like drunk enough to like have it out with him.
Not yet, dude. I am, but I can't do it. He's not gonna get paid.
Yeah, you're gonna pay him. Dude, I mean, he fucked up, but
He's not gonna get paid. My floors are fucked up. My drywall's fucked up.
oh,
Oh,
that
God.
job is fucking messy.
It's messier than a girl's vagina.
It is, dude.
Messy. Oh, God. Why are you still up? Why are you still up?
I just had Jack in the Box and now I can't sleep.
Oh, I'm fucking fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just. Ah, oh, God. Oh, I miss my horse.
You miss your horse? Yeah. Fucking terrible,
Yeah.
dude.
We have lawsuits. Who knows? We got our insurance. Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur. Focus. Focus, Arthur. Ah. 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 Birthday. Who knows?
Mm.
Ah. Ah. I was hoping to be nailed by crocodiles.
Well, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
man.
staying out here. That's what I'm staying out here.
The shortness of life is unfair.
I'm not staying out here.
Yeah, bullshit you are. Hope you brought your checkbook.
I'm not staying out here. Fuck my GL. I'll shut it all down, dude.
Uh,
Mm.
Yeah, I know. Hey, when I get back on Saturday, I want to go to that hog
Yeah, me too, dude. I'm surprised I'm awake.
Happy Thanksgiving. Your roof is leaking, you fucking faggots. Bastard.
Happy Thanksgiving. Your roof is leaking.
I'm just leaking, dude. I can't do nothing about it. I'm done.
Hey, nothing we can do about it, dude. It's mentally.
Hang it up, dude. I'm close enough, dude. Close enough. Jason, my roof! My roof! My roof! My roof! Shut up. Oh, God. The girls in Florida are hot.
Are they?
Oh, boy. It is dangerous. They love guys like us. They love it.
Yeah.
We walk here with 10,000 cats, dude. Oh, God. This is juicy, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm surprised my phone ring. I thought I put it on silent mode at 9 o'clock.
Well, not me. Apparently.
Yeah, for some reason your number goes right through.
Hmm?
How did you come up with that? Oh, the cat. The cat show. Cat show.
Dude, don't give Tad any more money. He's gonna go to Texas and spend it all. Anyways, buddy, I'm gonna I can put Miles to sleep, and you want me to shifty and shake you tomorrow, dude?
You're sitting in the water, dude.
Done.
Shit this thing in the water, dude.
All right, buddy.
Miles on nice gifts.
Faux shizzle. You coming back Saturday, right?
Friday.
Oh, you're coming back Friday? Do you come back 2 days?
Yeah.
Good. Then I don't have to spend any money out of my pocket without you.
Not stupid.
Thank God.
Oh, boy. Alright.
All right, buddy. Well, give me a holler tomorrow, and
Love you to death. Love you to death.
love you to death too, dude. Fucking rest, drink a lot of water, and
You don't love me to death. You don't love me to death. It's just fucking family, yeah, dude.
dude, I don't love your fucking CSLB complaints, but you know that's a different story. I mean, Berta's like, okay, which case number is this for you, First Energy? I mean, it's fucking bad, dude. Which case is this again, Jason?
Who knows? Green seconds, B and C rebellion out.
What's up, Casca? I swear, dude.
We're stuck. We're stuck. Alright, dude. I love you.
For sure, brother.
I love you to death. You put my shit up with your shit.
We deal with a lot of junk in this business, dude, but
It is junky.
it is very dirty in this business.
It is junky shit. Junky shit. Alright. I love you, buddy.
All right, buddy, get some rest. We'll chat tomorrow.
Of course.
All right,
Chat it up.
a little chitty chatty.
Done. I love you, buddy.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
Alright, you too.
All right, dude.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
That's nice. I get my drunk dials out of the way. Sorry, Casca. What's up, dude? You always call me when I'm on the phone with someone. That's why I want to get all my business done. I'm just so tired of people calling me, man. I am exhausted with people calling me. Well, I'm not exhausted. Like, well, I mean a little bit. Depends on the person. I'm just so tired of the junk in this business, though. And Restream is weird. Like, sometimes it says one live viewer on there, and then, like, I go somewhere else, and it's a different story.
There you are.
I'm glad you want to have Kid Sonic. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
There you are.
Which Pokemon game, Casca, are you playing?
It's on my Sword and Shield.
Okay, I need to get that lady in my party. Lemon juice. Okay, let's finish this one. Yeah.
Mm.
Why they call it Sword and Shield? Is there like two different games?
Yes.
I see. Like black and or like yellow and red.
Yep. That's exactly why.
That was a good
One day about the taxes start again. Like I said before, this year has been crazy for me. You know, for me, everyone, for the first time, I filed and you to the fact, you know, that I almost lost my dad, even though he's still here, thankfully. Like, this has been quite a year.
Never a dull moment, you know. It's always something exciting.
Yeah, and that's why the one thing about what people said, what do you thankful for? My main thing is that my dad is alive to see another year. Number one. Because I know there have been many people who would love to hear from their dad or their mom again, but they're dead. For me, I'm happy that being a black man, still in the land I'm living. I could have been the million of ones who were gunned down, or the cops with police brutality. Like, dude, like, you know, all of that goes through my head.
There you are.
Life is definitely harder for some races than others, I'll admit. And
I'll tell you, a I'm telling you, being a black man is almost like black men are like the endangered species.
It certainly makes life a lot harder.
Like, and then one thing that really gets on my nerves is like when people say, well, black men don't have that rough. Excuse you? Black men don't have that rough. Really? I be sitting there minding my own business
It's not like I was holding back.
and
but
somebody called the
is
cops
this all
because I'm just sitting there. Like, have you seen the stories? Like, a dude was at the pool, but they called the cops because the man had on white socks. How stupid is that?
There's injustice in the world sometimes, there's bad in the world sometimes. Just gotta let the light shine in, dude.
It's not like I was holding back, but
I suppose I'm even stronger than FaZe, Key.
And then we got a certain someone who is the CIC and is dumb as a sack of potatoes. And yet, they think he's doing an excellent job, and he's not. He's not. And that's why even now I try to mind my P's and Q's. It's just that people get so sensitive off of every little thing. It's not even funny. Or it's like, how else can I put it? It's like everything, even words, every little word is sensitive. And one day in this life, and people hate when I say this, if you do not have tough skin, you're not gonna last long on this earth. Because it's not always sunshine and roses. It's really not.
Definitely ain't all sunshine and roses.
Nope.
main engines
It's really
operating
not.
normally. We've safely exited Rogue's atmosphere.
And people feel it's like, well, this was said to me, and I feel I should end it off.
Can you put Rogue up on the screen?
Sure.
And that's another sensitive subject.
You can go back if you want. Losing one person won't make much of a difference.
No, I'm not going back. I'm going with Vetch. Besides, what are you doing
I
here
mean, the thing about it is, I know I don't have wool covering my eyes,
But Miss Muriel,
but I'm a
what
realist.
about your ship?
Like,
Did you not
seriously.
That's Mrs. And my ship is on autopilot back to EN2. It'll be
People
fine.
can live this fantasy world where everything is all hunky dory and nicey nice, but I'm like this, not so.
Sorry. Bye-bye.
I wonder what Sarah's doing now.
Me too. I wish we could have said a proper goodbye to her. Sarah!
Also, Texas, if you feel that I'm crossing the line, let me know.
Miss Sarah?
Goodbye, Sarah!
Oh, I don't care about people's political views, whether I agree with them or not. I mean, that's kind of how, I mean, like, I'm all about freedom of speech in my channel. I'm not a socialist, communist, safe space type channel like the rest. I mean, anyone's welcome as long as they're respectful about it. They can debate, talk politics, do what they want. I don't necessarily agree with a lot of people's views sometimes, but I will never restrict someone from saying what they want, you know. So you're always welcome to say how you feel
Wait a second.
about presidents, things like that. I voice my opinion. I'm sure not everyone agrees with me 100%. And, you know, you know, I don't have a mission or any agenda of trying to convince someone otherwise. I have my beliefs and my opinions. People have their beliefs and their opinions, and I respect everyone's beliefs, even if it's complete opposite of mine. That's a hard thing to do.
Oh, trust me, it is. It really is. Like, when people say that the GDQ staff stole their acid job,
It's too
I'm
late
like,
to turn back
okay,
now.
I gotta respect that.
Indeed mean a
I mean,
considerable
you're
loss.
wrong as two slices of bread, but I gotta respect
This
it.
is our world. Rope.
Yo, Arcadium, how do you like the sound of my voice now, baby girl? Does my voice sound nice and radio style professional now?
Also, Arcadia, dye your hair white so you be like Michael McDonald with a Snow White hair. Go on now, go on.
If you dye your hair blonde, Arcadium, then you will be aging backwards. Maybe I can bring my professional mic to your studio, and we could use it. Yeah, there's no better way to reverse your age than dyeing your hair blonde. That definitely can reverse the age. And the other thing that reverses the age too is being hardcore into Bitcoin, because that definitely lowers your age dramatically. If someone's trying to, if I'm a bouncer in a club and someone's like into Bitcoin, I'd be like, sorry, this is a 21 and up club. I can't let you in.
Or you be like Arcadia, be studying the arts of kicking people in the nuts and, you know, all of that, you know.
Before we came to Roke.
Oh, one thing I always do in Arcadiums here is I like to look at the price of Bitcoin. Let me take a look
Those
here.
feelings are still with me. But I feel like my time on Roke
Let's see
is
what it's
over
priced today. 7,500.
Thanks to my friends,
Wow.
Miss Elena, and you, Sarah.
I know, right?
It's thanks to you as well.
7,500 can compare to at one time it was $1 million
Probably still be making
or
life difficult
whatever.
for my
Yeah, there are believers out there today that believe
You're welcome to come, Sarah.
it's going to hit a million.
Of course it is. After all,
And it's like, the minute it hits $1 million, they're going to cash out, and then that's it. They're rich.
Yeah, we are. Thanks a lot, Sarah.
oh no, thank you.
I think you should put Trollcoin though in the market, because if you put Trollcoin in the market, I think that's where the money is. Is if you're the innovator, of the cryptocurrency that you're implementing for people to buy and sell. Because I guess the guy that created what's Ethereal coin, I think he's doing pretty well for himself, isn't he? But no, you're allowed to believe in Bitcoin in this channel. I'm actually a troll coin channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know this game requires strategy,
Doggy, sit, okay?
statistics,
It does follow your commands.
Yep,
skill,
it
patience,
does, okay?
fortitude.
Yeah, skill. Yeah.
Give me back that cookie.
I know you guys want me to play Halo on Wednesdays.
We got it.
I mean, I don't care what you do.
Edgy, come on, Kay.
Huh? Me too?
So my goal is, once I get done with a couple of development projects, my ultimate goal is to move down to the South Bay again. If I'm in the South Bay, I'll be much closer. It'll be a much easier decision to go to Arcadium every Monday.
We were just chasing a cat.
I've never been on the West Coast before.
Miracle?
Who cares? Did you see a cat, Mary? It's a nasty cookie thief, Kay. I haven't seen any cats around here. Let's keep
Well, I know it's not cheap either. I know in the West Coast, yeah, prices is just as bad as it is here in my area.
Yeah, well, I will make it a habit to go down more.
Also, I know I can't see the chat, so text us through what he's saying. But aren't you getting married soon, Arcadium?
You proposed to your girlfriend, dude?
Let me know what.
You're making the same mistake I'm making, Arcadium.
Did he?
Yeah, unfortunately, I've got a lot of pressures with my girl's parents and my parents, so unfortunately, we're going to have to get married next year. Yeah, I wish she saw it that way. Unfortunately, now being in this long a relationship, that's why I always tell people, you got to move in with the person before you make the decision or have kids, because you really got to know. And
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but knowing the living conditions I'm in now and everything, I probably would have made different decisions in my relationship. And I don't... the only reason I could say that now is she's not here. But actually, she does watch my streams sometimes, so I should be careful.
That's all they about it. It's like
More than
you
a year.
really have.
At least 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you really have to live with that person to know who they are. What's the condition? Can you all get along? when it's the good times, when it's the bad times, when it's the scary time. Like, can you stick it out? Can you handle it? Because it's so sad to see many marriages to get married and then 2 years later they're divorced. And what really hurts me is when kids are involved. And then what really boils my blood as far as the women, y'all can say what you want, but I hate when you use the kids as pawns. When you know the man's taking care of his responsibility. I hate that. I don't like that. And unfortunately, that happens every day. Oh, hold the kids for ransom. If you don't pay this amount, you never see your kids again. Lady, how dare you? But unfortunately, that happens every day. And they're good men.
Yeah.
But the women use the kids as the pawn.
Dinner time, it's 10 o'clock at night, dude. Or is this like fourth meal, like Taco Bell time?
Ew. That's laxative bill.
Oh. Talk to Limon Recreation Room. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, speaking of which, but no, I'm I've learned to be content with what I've got. I'm not living in the living conditions I want. I have a very minimalist view of how I like my place. Obviously, she's different. There's a lot more clutter that I'm dealing with. It's tough.
I mean, is it to the fact where it's like being on an episode of Hoarders, or?
It's getting there, man. I mean, it's not bad, but it's getting to the point where like doorknobs have clothes and bras hanging on them, and Miles' toys are in my room downstairs. Basically, I mean, we have a four. It's 3 bedrooms. We have a studio, 3 bedrooms, a studio, a big living room, a nice sized kitchen. And if you look at all the shit I have in my house, it looks like there's 4 people living here. And there's only 2.5 of us in here. And there's enough stuff for me to put in one room neatly,
Right.
and we're good. So, I was cleaner in my 1-bedroom apartment than I am in a 4-bedroom house. And it bums me out, but it's something I've learned to accept,
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not like we're in the middle of dating and I can just part ways right now. I mean, there's a certain point of no return, and gotta do what's best for Miles, Gotta get married and, move on. She takes care of me. I'm not going to sit here and thrash her or anything. I just wish if I would have known how I know, and maybe I would have made different decisions, but, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can put these guys together now. There we go. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and bash her because but yeah, it's tough. I mean, it is what it is, and you live with it, you know. I'm not gonna say anything right now because, like I said, it is a public stream, and I don't know if people are watching it or not. And you never know.
True, but what I don't understand is, and I have nothing against him. Like my boy TMR, like he's able to go to different events and pay for it like it's nothing. I'm like, dude, what do you do for a living? I really want to know, like, what do you do for a living?
Who? TMR?
Yeah,
Why? Has he got money?
dude, he's able to go to every event that's out there every year.
Well, events aren't like expensive or anything. You know, it's like 75 for the ticket, and then your hotel and food stay.
Yeah, but every event, ESA and GDQ and like he's able to go anywhere that he pleased. And I just want to know, like, what do you do for a living? Like, how do you manage? And I know that's probably first thing I know. Well, it's none of your business. Yeah, I know that, but I'm just curious. That's all. I mean, is that so bad, Texas?
Um, there's nothing wrong with it. With doing you, dude. Shit, I gotta pee. All right, we're ready. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, man. I mean, again, I do want to date soon, but I know in my current state, I gotta lose weight.
Oh, this is the funny PA. I like this one.
Sorry, Sax.
No, dude, you're good. If you're tired, man, you need to go. I totally get it.
You know, I can hang on just a little bit, a little bit, but I mean, I know when it's time to go, I'll let you know because my body will be like, you know what, you'll go lay down somewhere. Like,
You have a minute, Edge? About our route, I was just wondering. Edge?
No! This isn't what it looks like. I didn't do anything.
but, I mean, one thing about it, I think want to wish fed by nothing but happiness. I mean, yeah, I understand when you did was wrong, but at the same token, y'all just shouldn't crucify him like that.
Damn, he got slapped.
What? What did I do?
Just like in the UFC, the way they be getting kicked in the head and they be going down like trees. Some would get folded up like pieces of paper.
Hey, are you still mad at me? If the first officer keeps moping around like this, it's going to affect crew morale. I'm telling you, Miracle just stumbled into my room when she was half asleep. That's all it was, okay?
Whatever.
Whenever she got angry,
Oh man, I don't know how Edge can deal with a girl like this. You know, the kind of girl that like gets mad at you, but deep down she likes you. I hate those kind of games.
Hey, Raimi.
Yeah,
Why should only you get to be angry?
it's one of those Tom girl
Without
type
asking, you know.
moves where they hate your guts, but deep down inside
You
they
made the
love
decision
you.
to come in.
Yeah.
You thought something weird was
Perfect
going on,
example.
and you decided to be angry
Hayama,
about it.
Helga. She
You are
torments,
childish, you know.
she torments
You've
Arnold.
always been so arbitrary about stuff
she
like
loves
that,
him.
and you never grew out
Yeah,
of it.
it's so
Oh,
childish.
well, forgive me for not growing up. It's not like you ever grew out of being a hothead either.
You're right.
It's like, if you really like
All of us
him,
have
stop
changed.
hitting him, punching him,
So,
kicking him, just tell him how you
how
feel.
about we just cut this out and make up like we always did?
Edge, you still remember our little making up ritual?
Come on, don't embarrass me. How many years do you think it's been? So, are we even now? Friends?
Yeah.
But one thing my man did say, and I'm really proud of him. He said it's hard, but he's doing it. He's quitting smoking, and that's again, Dr. Fat. I'm very proud of him.
Well, that's good for him, man.
Yeah. I mean, he said he'd still be hitting the tree, but not, the cigarette. But don't you know I'm sending the messages about the plane tickets? Dude, a good thing I got my plane ticket when I did last night. Because I saw those prices for a round trip. Dude, ridiculous.
Yeah, my buddy's in Florida right now. the guy at drunk dialed me, and I think his plane ticket was like, well, he flew first class, so he paid like $1,000 for his flight.
Uh-huh. I know for my flight, and I went with Southwest because you get 2 free check bags. They don't charge you for 'em. So my plane ticket round trip with Southwest is $216 and some cents. Versus people who go to another airline and their flight, the round trip, is almost like $1,000. But they're not flying first class though. So yeah. I mean, $216 is not bad. Versus paying almost $500 round trip. No, thank you.
Cause I love it.
And here's the thing, I know I have a sick sense of humor because I was watching some videos of baseball where, when they get hit in the nuts, they're in so much pain. And I guess watching that, I'm like, wow, I really do have a sick sense of humor.
Some things we is our instinct that we like to watch those things. Hey, what's up, Zabs?
Hey, Zabby. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was funny. My mom was like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like, I can't help it. When someone get hit in the nuts, it's funny.
What you been up to, Zabs? Long time no see, buddy.
How's life treating you, Zabby? Is it raining outside? Or is that just the wind?
What? Marcus?
Mr. Edge, what are you doing here? I don't think this location
That's
is
the wind.
particularly suited
That
for
was not
resting.
that strong.
It's not exactly my fault, is it? You still wander around the ship in your optical camouflage?
Oh yeah, so was
Doing
Zabby
some
saying?
cooking.
I somehow done it again.
Again?
Oh, please do. I want to see
seem
what you
have
cook,
developed a
Zabby.
habit
Please
of
do.
unconsciously activating my camouflage
You know me.
when I am deep in
I love food.
It's quite mysterious indeed. It never happened when I had my original body.
Just be careful, all right? We have a certain girl on board who tends to run all over the place.
Understood.
When I watch those cooking shows,
Limmel,
I wish I was a really good cook, so I didn't have to eat out as much. But
this location is particularly suited.
and I enjoy cooking sometimes when I've done it, but I just don't have the patience or the, I guess, strong enough desire to do that. So I end up not doing it.
Right.
But like I said, I just don't have the desire to do it. So
And here's the thing with me, Texas. I will purchase an actual air fryer, and then learn how to cook.
I have an air fryer.
How is it with fried chicken?
Oh, it's amazing, dude. It's so much easier, faster.
Huh? What the hell happened here?
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, if you're eating fried chicken nuggets and you're just air frying them,
Eldarian cruiser too.
you're
So this is why
you're not. I don't think you're necessarily eating healthy. But you are softening the blow,
But
if
how?
that makes sense.
This is impossible.
Where's Captain Grafton?
If you air fry burgers in there, yeah, it's better than cooking it in oil.
They're fine. I'm
But-
sure. I'm sure they made it.
I don't know if that's necessarily the healthier
Of course.
thing to do, but
They must be safe.
that's my opinion.
Definitely.
Because obviously I think the most healthiest food for humans are in their raw forms.
Let's look around. They must be close.
Right. Forget about it.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
It's a waste of time.
Muria, a waste? What do you mean?
It's the lesser of the evils.
This won't be easy for you to hear, but I haven't been able to detect any humanoid life signs in the vicinity, apart from our own.
Are you certain?
I've methodically scanned our entire surroundings. I am certain I've missed nothing.
Why? How did something like this happen? Who could have? Maybe it was those giant bugs.
No, I doubt that's possible. As you're both well aware, the base was constructed using state-of-the-art Eldarian technology. There was even an Eldarian cruiser here. I don't mean to sound arrogant, but we'd never allow something like those insects to wreak so much destruction.
Phase.
I'm sorry, FaZe. We were only thinking about ourselves. You had friends here too.
It's quite all right. In any case, we have more important things to do now than mourn. Let's take care of those first.
True.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Are you okay, Raimi?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say I'm exactly okay, but I'll be alright.
I agree. And I mean, you know, like I know for me, sugar's a big no-no.
Sound.
Because I have the symptoms of type 2 diabetes,
That's a very large bird,
and
isn't it?
I've, you know,
But it's not flapping
for
its
me, my
wings.
entire life, my relationship with food has always been very bad.
It's pitch
I've
black,
always
Pete.
had a hard time with
Kinda
food.
like your cloak, Phase.
Like when I get stressed, I eat. You know, like some people, like they get sick, they lose their appetite. They get stressed, they lose their appetite.
It's actually
And
very similar
I've
to our
unfortunately
own SRF ships.
wish I had the problem of like can't eat and things like that. But no matter, you know, the situation, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm stressed. I've always treated food as like that source for happiness, sadness, and everything. And I've just never had a small appetite. Like I always have a problem. I can always overeat, and it takes a lot of discipline for me to eat less and fasting and things like that.
What are those?
I suppose you wouldn't know, nor should you. It's something that's still under investigation on EN2, and it goes
Man.
without saying.
Oh,
A man who wanders around space forgetting his regular...
So yeah, I've always had a bad relationship with food, and I've always never had the discipline or willpower.
It's a fairly recent development. And
There's been, you know, a handful of times in my life where I've had long streaks of good disciplined eating, and I've started changing my lifestyle. But overall, eventually, I revert back and I gain the weight back, and I've had some health problems, man. Like, not only my blood sugars being really high, but you know, I've had my gallbladder removed from gallstones. I don't know if that was food related or stress related or both.
What could that mean?
But then I had to have that removed.
EN2's forces have begun to try and subjugate...
Sometimes I won't eat till like 1, 2 o'clock, but when I eat,
More keep appearing.
I've got to like poop like right away. Like, I can't be out and about
That's
30 minutes after I eat because I've got to be near a toilet. So I don't know, man. I've always struggled with like health problems, and I just like, I wish there was a way I could defeat this food thing and just like want to eat healthy, want to work out 5, 6 days a week, and I haven't been able to do it. I just can't seem to, or if I do it, I only do it for a couple of days and I revert back to my bad habits, and I just can't beat it. And I hate using the holidays as an excuse, and I do, and it's like, shit, it's like, oh, it's the day before Christmas, let me get Jack in the Box. Oh, it's Thanksgiving Day, I might as well eat as junky as I want. And it's terrible.
What do you think? They've already made that decision for us.
And I get upset at myself that I use holidays the same reason most Americans use holiday as a reason to eat as horrible and as plentiful as possible. And it fucks me up, man. It fucks me up. And I really get upset at myself, but, you know, it's just one of the things I hope one day I discipline myself.
well then. I know with me, I emotionally I eat whenever I'm mad or upset at myself. And I know that's my greatest weakness. Like, I turn to food to feel better.
Show me the good stuff, huh?
All right, it's done.
Well, I mean, as you know, Zabby, some things are easier said than done. And I could say that,
How is it?
but my willpower says different. And my willpower is just extremely weak. Yeah, I mean, I could, you know, oh, okay, I can eat just a couple of salads and that's it for Thanksgiving. But I know my head, and I know tomorrow it's going to be like, it's the holidays, you've worked hard. I know what kind of mental gymnastics my head that I fight does, and yeah, it's just like any other addiction, smoking, drinking. It's a hard habit to fight. So I don't really get on people for being alcoholics or drug users, things like that, because my food addiction's no different than theirs.
I know, right?
It really isn't. Like, people that smoke cigarettes, I'm not going to get on, you know, a couple of people I know that smoke every day, and I have no jurisdiction to say, hey, what you do is wrong, because it's not fair for me to say that, because, you know.
Yeah, I do.
The higher quality
I do. Like, I know with me, whenever I'm upset, I emotionally eat. I try to feel better.
All finished. Not too shabby.
But by the same token, it's not healthy for you.
All finished.
I mean, it's easy to type out, you know, hey, just eat healthy and exercise. But I don't, you know, then I'm like, you know, before I exercise, let me fix my dining habits. I mean, and it's just like, it's this never-ending battle with myself that I always lose.
All finished.
Me, with my dad and my mom,
Success is
we were
proportional to
diabetic, with my
technique.
dad was this,
I've done it.
thing. It's like I'm not trying to inherit that
This is
from them,
quite good.
especially with the diabetes, like this type 1, type 2. I'm not trying to get the type 2, but I know I eat and drink a lot of sugar. I know that's one of my biggest things, which starting some of the first, I will try to cut that out completely.
Wow, pretty hot stuff. That was a decent recipe, huh? Are you satisfied with this, kids? Are you satisfied with this, kids?
I was checking it about 5 months ago, because that's when I got really sick, and I checked it that morning at the doctor's, and it was at like 350. And then I had my A1, my blood test. Regular levels I think are at like 5, and he said mine for the past 3 months were elevated at 11.
Wow, pretty hot stuff.
So
Are you satisfied with this, kids?
he was like, dude,
Wow,
it's
pretty hot
like
stuff.
he like pumped insulin in me.
How much help you think this'll be? Well, this is what we made. Well, you get an E for effort. That was a decent recipe, huh?
And so I started checking it, but I was at that point I got really afraid, and
Are you satisfied with this, kids?
when I got really afraid, I
How much help you think this'll be? How awesome is this? So awesome!
so I literally cut all the sugars out. I wouldn't take any sugars or anything, and I started exercising like 4 or 5 times a day. I felt like I was fighting for my life, and yeah, I mean, after that, I cut out the sugars for a while. I did really well, and then right before my trip to Switzerland, my mind was like, well, you're going to a country, you gotta try the sweets. So I started kind of eating bad again. And then, like, even my mind's like, shit, you're losing all the progress. Shit, you're losing all the progress. My cravings for that junk food I couldn't fight it. And I put the weight back on again, and now I'm dehydrated all the time again, which I know is part of the diabetes.
Doing, FaZe?
And so I know it's
That's not
like,
like any
as
training
much as I
I've
try to
ever
hide
seen.
it. And I try to do things like have, like, diet soda and things like that, but
Gotten a little carried away.
yeah.
You all right?
Yes. I'm fine. I'm sorry, but can
Yeah.
I go alone?
It's not good for
I'd
you,
like to
but
continue my
at least it
treatment.
doesn't raise my insulin level like regular sugar drinks.
Just don't hurt yourself, okay?
So I can text on just, you know.
Yeah, dude, if you need to crash, buddy, crash. I know my time zone's different. Yeah, well, you know, aspartame, I mean, I'm not justifying a diet drink. I still think it's bad for me. The thing with aspartame, it's a protein. And they injected animals with a high concentration of it. and obviously the animals got cancer from it. They're very inconclusive to humans, and I'm not justifying saying, hey, just drink a bunch of diet drinks, that it's a cancer-causing agent. But I agree that aspartame's probably not something to drink in high dosage. But it's just something if I crave a sweet drink. Like, again, it's like the air fryer, right? It's the lesser of two evils. It's not. It doesn't mean that I'm drinking is a healthy alternative to water. Yeah, obviously, spring water would be ideal, and alkaline water would be really great. But if I had to choose between a sugar drink and the no sugar drink, at least the no sugar drink won't spike my insulin. So, like I said, it's not a justifiable replacement, but it's like, do you want to land on jagged rocks or do you want to land on a soft ground? Both are going to hurt, but most people would want to land on the soft ground. Sorry, I had to drop Sonic. I told him to leave. He was getting tired, but that's fine. Whose channel should I join? I don't want to join these losers. I'll be in here. I'll be in the speedrun room. Well, he was like that at AGDQ. He just sometimes just falls asleep in the middle of the day or the middle of the night. No. Okay, we did that one. On that note, I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water. Jay Sizzles. Okay, Zabbies. That's cool, man. You can lurk. I'm just gonna be busting out these cutscenes. Dude, where have you been, Jay Sizzle? Are you not in Victorville anymore?
Short steps.
Oh, that's not a walkway or anything, Sarah. It's a device for building up your physique in a limited amount of space.
It's always so difficult for me to understand you, Edge. Whatever could this be?
No, Sarah, wait! That's...
What a surprise! Now I'm running, but it's not ending at all.
Hold on a minute, I'll stop it.
My legs are getting tired. Phew, that was a surprise.
Sarah, you just flew, didn't you?
Oh no, I've always been able to manage this much. The problem is that I can't seem to get off the ground by myself. I guess I'll never be able to fly unless I can run well. I'm not very good at it, so maybe I should work out. Yes, indeed. I think I'd like to try using this walkway some more.
That's fine, but let me show you the right way to use it first. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Thank you.
The miracle scenes in this game are the best. A town with a coliseum. Was that it? Yep. Okay. So now all the Colosseums are done. And this will also be where we part ways with Phase.
Well then, what can I do you for today?
Oh, I can do synthesis now.
Choose your
Oh
base
boy.
item and your synthesis item, okay?
So now that we're on this planet, so I missed 2 cutscenes. I mean, they're not really part of the 100%. Well, they're part of a perfect file. Well, I mean, not really documented, but there's like little Welsh scenes. But I mean, you can watch them on YouTube, so I'm not too concerned about missing them. They don't go towards the affinity. They're just kind of nice little cutscenes. But I'm not concerned about that. The only 2 things I'm focused on are the 2 trophies left to get platinum, which is the quest trophy and the defeat the final boss on chaos mode trophy. So, important thing is I've completed all the missable quests. So I should be good. And she has Ocarina now, so we're good. So what I need to do, actually put Phase, I'm going to put you in. Take this off her. And finally, I can take her out. Put Sarah in. It's a tough call. Defense one would be nice. These enemies aren't hard, so it's not like, I don't know why I'm spending so much time preparing for it, but... Well, I'm not going to give the HP boost to anyone in this party. I want to wait till I get Aromat, and then I'll give it to Aromat. I can't remember if... Oh, nice. Pride. We do have
I should
pride.
have more respect.
Shift.
You are bound to be silent.
I was like, are you going to attack him, Edge?
Is this all they...
No legs. So we need a lot of insect legs and eggs. And I'm hoping I can go back. After.
We don't have time to play around. You are bound to eternal silence.
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
You know, we need eggs and legs. And a lot of them.
Shifting to warp.
Have more
You're not going anywhere.
Not even good enough for practice, really.
My,
Elimination time. 1.
It's not like I was holding back, but is this... We don't have time to play around.
Have more respect. I must say, that wasn't very challenging. I cannot lose to you forever, Edge.
He's maxed with the insect thing, right? So just bad luck with the drops? Shit.
I hate to pick on small fry. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Is this really okay? Thank you.
Estimated elimination
Should have
time.
more respect.
You're not going anywhere. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Shifting to warm time.
It's not like I was holding back, but is this all the... I hate to pick on small fry.
Maybe been
Now you'll see what I'm made of!
not even good enough for practice, really.
We don't have time to play around. Rising Blade!
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
We must seize on their
We can take
confusion
'em
and strike.
now! Rising Blade! It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got?
Shifting to warm
I hate to pick on small fry.
Oh man, now I'm feeling tired and nauseous, so probably kill a couple more enemies and then we'll knock out. I just need, because I need to make those otherworldly cuisines. Well, let's see how I feel. And let's see. I actually have just enough to make it all. So we're actually fucking good here. And what I need to find is the thing to increase her, I don't care about augury, her drop rate for birds. Or, let me see here. since it's a bird enemy. Some extras.
My, how
They should
very
have more
cute.
respect. Not even good enough for practice, really.
Is this really okay? Thank you. Even I could handle
Shifting
this.
form.
Not even good enough for practice, really.
Oh, you're good, brother. I kind of thought you were knocking out, so yeah, I'm gonna knock out myself pretty soon as well. So have a good night, buddy. And if you're on tomorrow, I'll talk to you tomorrow. If not, have happy Thanksgiving.
Not even good enough for practice, really.
The increase in my combat ability is impressive. Attack distance secure.
Come on, now's
We
our
have
chance.
them.
Stampede Flash!
I long for a victory that would allow me to feel heat.
Alright, guys. Well, thanks for anyone who stopped by. I know it's the holidays, and I'm streaming boring stuff, but anyone who stopped by, it's always greatly appreciated. Thank you all for everyone who listens to my rants, and, you know, anyone that wants to rant on here. You know, I always like to hear people speak their mind and everything, so feel free to drop a message anytime, or lurk, or whatever you like to do here, and hopefully tomorrow I can, or who knows, maybe I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll come on and stream some more. Because I'm starting to make good progress now, and I really want to see if I can get the full quest and the last boss trophy, and put a final sleep to this game. So have a good night, and talk to you guys later.